I've been trading for almost 4 years. The first 3 years, I have used the fair value gaps completely wrongly. As most of all, every trader, the first when they get into trading, they learn what fair value gap is. But in the beginning, the more is more, but later on, the less is more. Now, the way we see fair value gaps or inversion fair value gaps, every gap that we see, we call it the gap fair value gap or inversion fair value gap, which is completely wrong. Now, there are some valid fair value gaps and not valid fair value gaps. Now, how can we know the fair value gap will be a valid one, that will be retraced or that will respect it, and which one not? Now, today, the way I will teach you how to use it will be super important, and it will open your eyes. Not many people teach this, but this has helped me. This has helped me become profitable. This was the super important one. Now, we're on a February random time, or January, is it? February, January on 2026. Now, I will show you guys without cut, without any ramble, without any edits. I'm gonna teach you how to use a fair value gap. First, all of these are gaps. Which one is important? Now look, why did the market went up, down, down? Why? What was the reason? Okay, you can see this. Market respected this gap. All right, this gap is important. Why? Because this led market tap low, respect it, and then go higher. Why was this important? And why not this other ones? The reason why it's important, because with that candle that we created gap, created a BC. Let me change the color real quick. This is a BC, or fair value gap, you might call it. As you see, this low, these equal lows took out by this CB. As soon as we inverted this gap, as soon as we close it, then expect higher prices. You might know this is a change in state of delivery. I might talk about in the next video, which is also crucial to understand. It's important. But yeah, today we're going to talk about fair value gaps. No, exactly. With that high, we took out with this candle, and that candle we created a BC, a fair value gap, market respected, and exactly with the same thing here. All right, we took out this high with this big candle, and we created a BC again. Mark that out. See how we're respecting that higher. Market went higher, 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 then stopped right there, and then market shift lower. Why? Let me look at ES. This is S&P 500, and the upper one is Nasdaq. Now, was there any SMT? They both created equal high, like same highs. Where is the SMT? This one is making higher low. While on ES we are making lower high, lower high. Now we have SMT right here. They call this inner SMT, like it's not external SMT. Let me do this. You will understand this, guys. I know it looks complicated, but it's all matter of time. All right, just watch videos. In the beginning, I used to spend 12 hours a day studying. I don't regret it, but in the beginning, yeah, spend time, learn everything, find a good mentor. Maybe this is not your concept, but if you have crossed to this, I have learned from many mentors, like 4 mentors. I've implemented all their concepts, and it was confusing, but over time they all make sense, they're all valid. I learned from all of them, and try to have one mentor, because it's confusing over time, but you will learn it, man. It's all matter. We all have different results, different way of learning, all individuals. So SMT, and then with that, see this candle, this is a sell side. With that, we took out, with this candle, we took out this low. All right, created a gap, super important. Went lower, didn't took out this low. Went higher, bang, market's out. Why? Because like we talked about, this is important. SMT plus CB. Watch this. Do you want a gem? Do you want something? Watch this, guys. You can go higher. All right, from this high to this low, this is a PD array, premium discount array. We're in discount. Market went to premium. This is a good time to short. See how we're respecting here. See how we're respecting here. See it there. Bang lower. Now, what is a good entry? In my opinion, if you can extend this, not this, this is breaker block, right? This is our breaker block. Let's go gray. This is our breaker block. Why? Because lower low, higher, lower high, or lower low, high low. This one is important. You could enter somewhere like here as soon as you tapped in, target somewhere maybe low here, and you'll stop above this high, just right there. We're not gonna confuse it too much with SMT with breaker block with PD array, but you know what I'm trying to say, guys. SMT plus PD array and inversion FVG and Chinese state. This is beautiful, A plus. Now there is something called consequent encouragement. Now see this candle. There's a line, a dot. You can also adjust it in your settings. Tap on style. This middle line you can edit somewhere here. This is good to have. This has helped me. Now this is consequent encouragement. See how the body didn't close above that middle part. The consequent encouragement. I hope you're seeing something. All right. I hope you know what I'm going with this. All right. Going low, 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 low. Right. Perfect. Why did the market respect this? Because with this there is no liquidity, sell side liquidity. You might call this a liquidity, but it's not really internal. It's internal liquidity, it's not external. Now this one is external, this one is internal. This is like if you go on by the way, on a 1 hour time frame, if you go on a 4 hours, this is all like a candle. Now guys, everything that I'm teaching here is fractal. This is why beautiful in trading. You could be scalping, you could be intraday trading, you could be day trading, swing trading, future trading, whatever it is. You can be trading on weekly, on 1 minute or seconds, all fractal, all same. Everything I'm teaching here is all fractal. You could be doing, I'm an intraday, I do scalp, I do day trade, it's like this. It all works. That's why, I mean, it's easy. It's all fractal, guys. When you learn these concepts, you can implement every indices or forex works as well. But I don't do it too much on. I don't trade on crypto or gold that much, but it does work. It does work on there. I've tried it. This is not important. Why? We call this breakaway gap. This one is a breakaway gap. What does breakaway gap means? It's simply it will not retrace. It's a breakaway gap. It says it's a breakaway. It's not valid. There is no real sell side liquidity that will take out. Now did the market trade it in? Nope, it didn't. Not important. This one is also not that important. Why? Because there is no liquidity that we took out with that low. Go lower. Go lower. Alright, let me see this. Look at this. It could be that or even that one. This one works as well. Look at those. See how the market. Look at this, guys. What else do you want? You think that there is buying selling pressure? Is there no algo? Of course there is algo, guys. Like, wake up and see, look at this. Why were they both important? Now, with that, these are all liquidities. With that gap, we took out with this lows. And with that gap, we took out with this low. You know where I'm going with this? I hope you're finding any gems here, alright? Keep going. Alright, now why did the market shift? Why did the market shift when higher? Look here. That's ES. If you're confused, look at ES. This is ES. This is that low. This is Nasdaq. This is this low. We took out this low with that. On ES, that low didn't take out. See? we didn't take out, but Nasdaq, however, we did take out. So that isn't macro SMT, an SMT on daily time frame or weekly maybe. This was important, CB. The market should have respected. Let me teach you another thing. You see that? You see that gap? Let me zoom in. You see there is a gap. There's an imbalance, they call it. Mark that also out. Do not pick from candle to candle. This one to candle, alright. But this one to the body. Why? Because there is imbalance. Now, this was important. With that candle, we check out this sell side. We don't want this one to get inverted. Now, as soon as this body, see that candle, the body closed above it. That closed it, and the market traded in the consequent encouragement of that candle. See the middle part? Beautiful long. Why? Because this is now turned into inversion, FVG gap or BC. Now it's going higher. It's disrespecting it. It's not respecting anymore. Now it's using as an inversion. All right, it's going higher. And the markets trade where? Trade into here. Oops, right there. This gap. See, tapped in, go higher. Why was it important? Because we took out this high. Right? With that, this is liquidity. Took out with that. Now, what else do we have? See, look, there are some BCs or CBs, FVG gaps, that are not important, like this one. This is not important. Alright, yeah, the market is respecting you, but the market is respecting this one. See this candle? This one is not important, such as this one is not important, such as what else? This one is not important. You see? Let me tell you what else is not important. Why? Because the market isn't taking out the buy side with it. This one is not important. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. This one is not important. This is way too high. All right. The market didn't trade into this, but however, the market traded into this one. Why was this important? See how the market respecting it? Tap up, tap here, tap low, ping pong, playing ping pong. See that? Table tennis. If you grab from this high to that low, the market went low, went higher, went low, went higher, respecting it, respecting these CBs as well, these ones. See guys, it's always fractals, guys. The market, everything is fractal. There are BCs, there are CBs. So be careful. You might think you are only focused on this, but no, there is also this one. Now, the market's against your bias now. Some of you might think, let me just go to the beginning. All right, this is the 1 hour beginning. Trading, its market, see, is open. So, let me tell you what is important, what's not. This is important. Right, this one. See how the market's having? Why? Because with this buy side, with this high, see that? See? Alright, what else? This low. See this CB? This shouldn't respecting it. This is super important, this gap. This was super important. But as soon as we inverted, the body closed above. Expect some higher prices. And the market somehow tapped into it, was respecting it, went higher. Now, why some beginners, some amateurs, even with years of experience, will say like this is a BC. All right, this both, they will mark both of them. Okay, there is no problem with it. See, the market is respecting it. But what I always do with what I learned from elite traders is they pick like this. Whenever we have gap here and a gap here on both sides, don't pick this one. Pick the older one on the left side. See, this is always important. Don't mark this both out. mark this one out. Because with that candle, also we took out this low. Market trade higher. Now, what am I expecting for today? For today, I'm bearish. Why? We should have respected this BC. But however, the market didn't. Why was that? Why is this super crucial for me today, for my bias? I don't want this to get inversion. As soon as we close the body, I'm expecting for something like higher up here and then target this low, probably, right? We'll look at the ES. This is ES. Always look. And then we have SMT. On here, we have higher highs. Market didn't trade it up here. On here, we have lower high. Market took out this low. That is an SMT. So I'm expecting something like up here, traded down low to this lows. Look who that is. Guys, this is what the fair value gap is, and not this bullshit others. Not every gap is a fair value gap. Oh yeah, this is fair value gap. It's not. What is respecting? Nope. Or they'll be like, oh yeah, this is a fair value gap. It's not. What is it? Totally ignore it. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, this is a fair value gap. It's not. What is it? What is the... Alright, let me see something else. Oh yeah, this is important. Fair value gap. Nope, it's not. Another thing. Which one is not important? Let me see. This one. Oh yeah, this was important. Just look like this. Why? Check out this. All of this are liquidities. Bank. And now they're respecting. Look, many people will do this. Will say that this is a BC. I have no problem with it. You can mark this out, see how the market is respecting, but for me personally, I'll pick this one. The candle left to it. See? Look, consecrated cursor, middle part. Damn, bro, I'm giving so much fucking sauce here. Guys, be fucking proud. Yeah, I know this might be boring, no edit, only raw videos, but it's important. Now, this is important. Let's see this. Exactly. Why? Same thing. Why? Because this shit, that candle took out this low. With that candle created BC or a gap, respecting once, respecting twice. We're higher. Now, what is not important? This gap is not that important. It's not important. Why? Is there any liquidity to check out with it? Nope. Markup, maybe this one is more important. The one left to it. More precise. And smaller gap than that. Yeah, man, I mean, I can talk so much about it. This one, important. See, respecting one, twice, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times. Why? Look left to it. See that? Let me show you. With that liquidity, check out with this candle. Now you can mark both of them out. Now it's way clearer. Now the market really showing that it's respecting this gap. This gap. With this low, make it more clear. Bank, check out this low. Do you have any gap left here? Yup, this one. Alright. Bank. As soon as we trade there, you want sauce, right? From that high to that low. Why this? Because black, 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 all black candles. Trade up, 50% of it, trade low. And probably if you understand this, all sauce. That being said, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.